Hello, you beautiful people out there. My name is Majestic Muffin, and welcome to Getting Familiar. Now, I am playing on my brand new PC. So I have one of these now. However, my webcam is a USB-C, and I only have USB holes in my PC. So I need to get a USB-C to USB adapter. So until then, you're not going to get a face cam for games. I hope that's okay. So, oh my god. What's my name? Shit, I didn't think I'd have to, use my brain this far in. Or this early in. Yeah, this game, one of the game developers that I follow on Twitter, their friend made this game. And I have no idea what it's about, actually. I just know it's a visual novel, and I like visual novels, so we're gonna play it. Meet, because I was watching Papa Meet, so we will be a guy. Confirm. September the 28th. The wind on my whiskers feels good. Oh my god, we're a furry. The wind on my whiskers feels good. Past the sounds of the train leaving the station behind us, I can hear the distant clamor of everyday life coming from the cozy little college town we'll call home for at least the next month. This is Sablewood. We're here for the regional Witch for Hire exam being held at the nearby university. We need a pass to become licensed as a full-fledged witch and familiar duo. There are sure to be plenty of witches with their familiars beside us, so maybe we can find somebody to show us around. We don't know what the exam will entail, just that it'll be held on the last Saturday before the Halloween festival. It could be anything, so we'll have to be at our readiest. My witch gets my attention to let me know it's time to go. I take a deep breath, taking in the unfamiliar smells, and follow my witch forth into the unknown. We have a few stops to make our... What? Oh, there's people talking. We have a few stops to make on our way to the new house. I go check out the cafe. As a barista, I feel like I have to press that. The cafe is serene. Oh shit, fuck. The dappled light shining gently through the leaves of plants filling the window. The piece is broken by a yelp and the shattering of glass from inside. Merlin's beard, I am so sorry. I didn't mean to spill your drink. Please let me pay for it. It's the least I can do. I push the door open, a bell tied to the door chiming with the motion, and see a shrimp-sized black cat in a preppy vest waving money for a witch, or at a witch, who looks miffed that her coffee's ended up on the floor instead of in her belly. Oh my god. Splinters, is that his name? Splinters, you dizzard. If you'd been doing those 100 push-ups and sit-ups every day like I told you, you wouldn't have dropped that drink, you dig? But Frankie, there's so many and I've been busy working on this... What? On this... I'm having a stroke, I think. This non-fungible token project called BLEP, oh my god, which, by the way, I'd love to tell you about. My digital purse is popping off. The irate, coffeeless witch takes some money from Splinter's paw and returns to the register to order a new drink. The tiny cat doesn't even seem to notice that the money's gone. They just wave animately at the big calico looming over them with crossed arms. Is there anything behind those fuzzed out eyes of yours? Someone trying to sell you a dog, Jack? You big hornswoggled. The calico points a clawed finger at me. Now that's a cool cat who doesn't skip leg day or brain day. Am I right or what? Oh, we're so cute. Why aren't we wearing pants? Right? That's right! Listen up, dork. No more pussyfooting. Drop and give me 20. Splinters looks confused and hands the tall cat a $20 bill. My Muber here is to... My what? My Muber is here to pick me up. I gotta go, but I'll catch you later, Frankie. And they look at me. Whoever you are. They scurry outside, jingling the bells of the door, and hop onto a broom piloted by a taxi witch. Okay, well, let's go to the diner. I'm hungry after all that. Cute. Main Street is bustling with people enjoying their last weekend of freedom before summer school begins. It's a cozy little town with diners and old record shops lining the streets. As we approach the diner, a disheveled orange cat on all fours perched precariously on a stack of milk crates catch my eye. Oh my god. Psst, over here, dog. I got something to show you. I look around, and behind me, but I don't see anyone else looking back towards the orange cat. I certainly don't see a dog. It takes a moment to connect the dots. Huh? Wait, you mean me? Yeah, dog. You're gonna love this. Trust me. Name's Gomer, by the way. Who sounds like Beetlejuice, I guess. I cautiously approach and see that they're on the precarious perch to get a better view through the high window, where there's a string on a little lever. Gomer waggles their eyebrows at me and gives it a tug. Inside, a small bell jingles softly. A human. Oh, so there's humans in this universe too? A human who works there notices the bell, wipes his hands on his apron, and goes back into the kitchen. Shortly after, a side door into the alleyway swings open. Check this out. The human looks around the alleyway, spots me, looks confused for a moment. Then Gomer hops down from the milk crates and rubs up against the human's ankles. They lean down to give the orange cat some good chin scritches. They set out a steel bowl filled with scraps of chicken and tuna. Gomer meows happily as they dig into the platter. See, what'd I tell ya? This diner's the best in town, dog. I head back to the diner's entrance and meet my witch there. Guess we should keep going. What a strange cat. I wonder if I'll see more of them. As my witch and I start to walk away, I catch a flash of luxurious brown fur in the crowd of people. The flash of a pink ribbon glints in the sun. I'm mesmerized. The crowd seamlessly parts before the impeccable feline strutting through their midst. Their fluffy tail swishes languorously from... Right? Languorously from side to side. Before I know it, we're face to face. She's naked in front of the diner. They pause. They're naked. They pause and give me a look. Hi, can I help you? I don't recognize you. Do you know who I am? No. You must be new here. Don't worry, everyone is at one point. They reach out a soft paw and pat my shoulder. This is perfect. What do you think of my new ribbon? Oh, we get to... It suits her fur so nicely. It's, good. It suits your fur so nicely. Thank you, darling. You're so right. I got it for an absolutely killer price you would not believe. You had to be there. They go on for a while, in extremely fine detail. I learn a profound amount about the current ribbon fashions. Oh, I didn't even introduce myself. I'm Poochie. Don't forget, okay? I need to go. Someone's waiting for me. But you should totally come back here on the weekend. It gets real lively. You'll love it. I go check out the marketplace, which is the last place we can check. Are those skulls? Those look like skulls. The marketplace is a side street branching off of Main Street. The vendors are offering fresh vegetables, bookbinding, beeswax products, knitted clothing and blankets, and flower arrangements, among other crafted and grown products. Excuse me. My witch asked me to wait by the entrance sign so I don't get lost in the crowd. I wait for 5 minutes, then 10, and start to wonder how long I'll be there. That's when I notice someone napping on the bench. It's another familiar. I don't know why or how, but somehow I can tell. The crow seems to be lightly dozing, hugging a canvas bag overflowing with flowers. As if they could feel my gaze, their black eyes... What? Oh, I didn't register my product. As if they could feel my gaze, their black eyes open and look right into mine. Oh, look at him! Them. Her. I don't know. Oh, hi there. Are you here by yourself? Are you lost? Nah, I'm just waiting for my, my witch. Another familiar. Duh, I should have guessed. I'm Yuri, and you seem like you're new here. Yeah, we just got into town today. The market is cool. Do you live around here? Sorta. I'm here because my witch is working at the flower stand over there. I was handing out flowers to people as they walked in, but I got sleepy and decided to rest my eyes for a spell. That is, for a minute. I wasn't actually doing any spells. Here, take one. The flower is small and blue, the same shade as my eyes. It's fragile and beautiful. It's more durable than it looks. Just give it some water when you get home and you'll be golden. Not literally golden, just figuratively. Thank you, this is lovely. I'm glad you like it. It was great to meet you. If you ever have questions about this town, feel free to give me a scry and ask. I'll be around. This is so cute. I love how everyone's so friendly. My witch comes back with a big canvas bag full of odds and ends from the market. She got me my own portable scrying orb. I'll be able to scry with Yuri later if I want to. I look back at the... Is there a thing for here? Or no, okay. I look back at the crow and see them smiling and handing a yellow daisy to a young human holding their parents' hand. It'll be nice to see them again. Saturday. Oh, no, just kidding. Oh, shit. Oh, Tuesday. October the 1st. The weekend goes by without remark. I stop by the diner, and it is as lively as Poochie had declared. I think it's going to be good to get to know these people. My witch is off at the university today to make sure we're registered for the exam. It's a big one, and she doesn't want to take any chances. We have a week to get acquainted with the town to learn its secrets or something, and then we'll find out what we're going to need to do. I should probably buckle down and try making some solid friendships in case we have to do any group products. The test could be anything. Projects, not products. Is to... study, probably. The best way to learn secrets is through research, I think. So this week, I'll study and see where it gets me. Or the library. I go to the traditional repository of all knowledge, forbidden and permitted, the local library. The door greets me as I walk up and opens itself. To my delight, this library is in fact magical and does in fact have a forbidden, aka restricted access chamber. Great. I know this because of the enormous sign hanging above the front desk that says, "For the love of mana, please stop asking about this. Yes, we have a restricted section. Yes, it is forbidden. No, you cannot go in anyway. Special exceptions apply." If you don't know if you are one, then you are not one. Good day. Library management. It's beautiful here, and the scent of parchment and ink swirls around me. My whiskers twitch at a sudden shift in the air right before I hear the dismal sound of a very large cart of books tipping over. Splinters! A classic library whisper yell. Oh, splinters! How do you manage to tip these over? Goddamn splinters! I turn and see the little black cat dangling from an upper shelf, a tipped over cart beneath them. What the heck, splinters? Listen, there was this book I needed, and I couldn't wait, okay? And it was right there, and I just figured I'd climb up here. Splinters, that's what tall people are literally made for, okay? Oh, these splinters! The splinters! That was not his voice. Oops, my bee. Splinters grabs a book, presumably the intended one, grasps it by the spine with his teeth, and drops down from the shelf. Who the fuck did you not put that in your mouth and then step on books? It's not even gonna leave teeth marks, it's fine. See, it was just efficient. At this point, an intervention might be a mercy. Psst, hey, Splinters, can you help me with something? That's so not my business. It's really not, but hey, can you help me with something? The little cat notices me addressing them and gingerly climbs over the fallen books, conspicuously ignoring the aghast librarian, who's clearly used to dealing with this sort of thing from them, but isn't quite ready to do something like, kick out the young nerd. Oh, hey, how's it going? What did you need my help with, man? Firstly, do you come here often? LOL. They actually say LOL out loud. I figured. Yeah, I'm here a lot. I like learning things, and also I'm supposed to do community service here a couple days a week. I'm not doing that now, but you can for sure find me racking books. They flex their non-existent muscle. And picking up ladies. I look around. There is a fair abundance of elderly witches who do seem enamored with the tiny cat. Well, that tracks. So that's perfect. Do you know any secrets about this place? Yeah, no, I got you covered. You know how that librarian over there whisper yells all the time? Yes. So actually, sometimes they even go into the restricted section, and if you're close enough to the door, you can hear them screaming, like a stress relief type of scream. I don't think they totally realize that it isn't actually soundproof in there based on the profanities I've heard. Ooh. And basically, it's a secret I haven't told anyone about. So there you have it. Now I have a question for you. Yeah? Do you? And I mean this seriously, so hear me out. Want to check out my sound meow? I promise it's good. I have no idea what a sound meow is, but I believe them. I'm assuming it's SoundCloud. And again, obligatory. This is my chair moving, not me. Sure, why not? We spend the rest of the afternoon sharing earbuds listening to the Music Bite Splinters Has remix. It's a lot of EDM, and the bass could probably send the tiny cat flying if it was played through a speaker. I think this means we're friends. 2 objectives completed. Hurrah! It starts to get late, and the library closes for the day. I step out cheerfully and start my walk home in the crisp autumn evening, sun still peering above the horizon for one last glance across the surrounding landscapes. And it is Friday, October the 4th. Hey, Meat. How was your wrecking this week? I got the house mostly set up and, oh, there are snacks in the pantry for you whenever you get hungry. I don't know why I gave them an anime voice, but they have one now. Oh, great, now I've changed her voice. She's leaning against the front porch like she was waiting for me to come home. It's been such a busy week that we barely crossed paths. That's not totally unusual for us, but we're usually pretty tight-knit. Hi, it was great. I went places, met people, made some friends. I think we're going to be good for this exam. I feel prepared. My witch reaches down as I walk up and helps lift my satchel off of me. Oh, Meat, always taking the initiative. I appreciate you so much. She gives my head a few pats and I purr. It's good to be home together. Let's get you some dinner. Oh, by the way, I set up your crystal ball in your room in case there's anybody you want to scry. It's gonna be the crow. It's gonna be, what the fuck was their name? And it wasn't Lucy. It was, Yuri. I've got the weekend to myself. But maybe I should spend it with someone else. I perform the binding cantrip on my scrying orb and get ready to test it out. Oh. I scry. Oh my god. Yuri was none of these. Let's talk to Poochie. I should see what Poochie's up to. The crystal ball hums softly as it connects me with Poochie. As the image comes into view, I see Poochie settling in. They're at their desk, string lights and posters decorating the wall behind them. Hey there, Mean. I was just getting my day started. What are you calling me for this time? I was figuring out what to wear today and thought of you. Oh, looking for fashion advice? I can help you out, sure. I'd like that. Meet me at the Cat Spa Diner at 7. See you there. I love her. She is, them. Fuck, I miss showing everyone. I love them. They are so elegant and amazing, and they're about to let us hopefully wear more than just a t-shirt. So, fashion. The thing about fashion is you have to think about what you're trying to accomplish with it. Form and function matters, darling. Now, picture this. I'm decked out in the most eye-catching attire you can imagine. A neon pink suit that's not just vibrant, but actually flashes in sync with my purring. Yes, darling, we're talking haute couture meets disco ball chic. Where am I going? Party? Like a rave, maybe? I'm going to the creme de la creme of dining establishments. White tablecloths, crystal everywhere, and a menu in an entirely foreign language. The looks on the faces around us? Priceless. But I couldn't be more thrilled because I dressed for attention. That's what fashion's all about. Attention? Getting what you want. We order milkshakes. Theirs is strawberry with whipped cream, while mine is vanilla bean with a cherry on top. What got you into fashion? It made me happy. That's all there is to it. We sit in companionable silence for a few minutes, sipping on our shakes. So, tell me, do you want to spend the week in Poochie's ultimate fashion boot camp? They say it with a waggle of their eyebrows. It makes me laugh. I wish, but I should probably focus on this potion I've been working on with my witch. Poochie blinks at me. Why don't you just outsource it? Outsource? You know, like hire someone else to do it. Poochie, maybe that's something that works for you, but I have to actually do it. I can't just pay for someone else to do it. How about I work on outsourcing the potion work? You can keep working on yours if you feel like it, but I want to show you that you don't really have to do it that way. That's really sweet of you, but you don't have to do that. Poochie holds up a paw and stops me. Let me take care of this, darling. It's no trouble. You just leave it to me. My witch got the packet with the details for the exam. We're supposed to make a unique potion that we come up with ourselves. So, sorry, Poochie. She has an idea for a potion, but tells me it's a surprise. Before we get started brewing the potion, we're going to have to find some ingredients. I have a list of things to find, so now I just need to go do the thing. I'm going to forage. That'd be fun. The forests to the north are full of flora and fauna, rich with magical energy, thanks to the long-standing presence of witches who have carefully tended the region's key lines. My witch and I decided to go forage for fresh ingredients ourselves, bringing baskets for plants and stackable plastic enclosures for critters. She can carry a lot more than I can, but I have better vision. Stay close to me, okay? I brought us some protection wards, but I don't want to risk you getting hurt. There are bristlecone boars roaming the area where we're trying to go, so we need to be careful. They're named for their curved and twisted tusks, and they can be pretty territorial. This makes it actually a pretty dangerous task, but we need these ingredients for my potion, so. We see telltale tracks, but only the most obvious ones. We're not locals, and I don't really know what we're looking at. Out on the trails, we run into Yuri. Yay! Who also has a basket for rare flowers they're taking clippings from. Hi there! What brings you out here? Oh, we're looking for plants out in the bristlecone boar territory. Why are you here by yourself? I'm trying to fill this fuck me. I'm trying to build this. Holy fuck! I'm trying to fill this basket with flower. Oh my god! I'm trying to fill this basket with flower clippings. The soil here is pretty rich in mana, thanks to the ley lines. Ley lines? The ley lines. Oh shit, I didn't read that. They lead us to a meadow clear of any debris. No loose stones or branches. At the center of the meadow is a ring of mushrooms. This is called a fairy ring. They're rumored to be magical, but in a place like this, they really are. Let's not step in it today. I'm not sure where this one would take us. That's good advice. I'll lead us back. This fucking chair. She turns around and starts retracing our steps. I look at the fairy ring with curiosity, and the longer I look, the more it seems to fill my vision. It's so enticing. I feel like this is a solvable mystery. If only I just took one step. Meet! Hey! Eyes on me, okay? I blink and realize Yuri's pulling my arm to get my attention, a concerned look on their face. I'm so sorry. I didn't think it'd be acting this tricksy today. Ley lines, am I right? Let's go back to your witch. They take my paw in their ring, and we walk back to my witch together. We take some more flower cuttings as we go, and when we catch up to my witch, she's already filled a couple more containers with critters, plants, and fungi for a potion. Yay! There you are. Welcome back. Check out what I caught. She holds up a giant toad, its legs dangling in the air. It's adorable. I think it's about time to head home. It's starting to get dark. Yuri, thanks for joining us today. Anytime. I love being out here. Yuri, oh my god, look at them! Yuri gets a wistful look in their eyes. My witch is a florist. Her whole thing is that she wants to make beautiful arrangements using enchanted flowers that act as wards of happiness and protection. She always tries to make people's days brighter, so I do too. I'm so proud of her. I don't even mind that it means we're busy on the weekends. Let's hang out again sometime though, okay? You bet. Look at them. We all head home in companionable silence, listening to the birds sing their evening songs. No bores were encountered, and we had a great day. Success. Yay! October the 11th. Whee! I got to spend a lot of time with my witch this week, and I've been feeling like I've been doing a great job as a familiar lately. We spend the rest of the week taking it easy, sipping lemonades over board games. And Saturday, I've got the weekend to myself, but maybe I should spend it with someone else. I really want to talk to Gomer. I decided to hit up Gomer. Huh? Hey, huh? Yeah? Gomer's face is barely visible within the near black of the room. I wonder if maybe I caught them in the middle of ritual. I'm sorry, did I catch you at a bad time?
What? Bad time? No, not at all. No, I'm great. I'm thriving. So what, do you need something?
I was actually wondering if you were free today.
Huh? Oh, sure, you bet. Where are we meeting, dog?
I was hoping you'd have some ideas since I'm new around here.
Hey, look at us. Two drifters. No place to call home. I dig it. Actually, now you got me thinking. You like music?
I do, yeah, sure.
Sweet, I got tickets. Well, I know how to get tickets for this live music place. Really cool vibe, compared to most things.
His fucking face. What time should we meet?
Time is now good.
What kind of music?
The kind you listen to.
Sweet, where should we meet?
How about Central Station? I'll head out now. Actually, I'll head out in like 5 minutes. Anyway, peace out.
So went my first scry with Gomer. I squinted from the shade of a promenade tree at the crowds bustling to and from the station. Perhaps it wasn't the best idea to meet in such a busy place on a Saturday. I began to worry I wouldn't be able to find Gomer amidst the other familiars and their witches. Before long, a peculiar smell crept up from behind me.
Hey, dog. What's cracking?
These nuts! What's that smell? Sorry, I got lost. These nuts!
Oh, ha, you got me good, dog. It's been a while since I heard that one.
So is a venue close by?
Venue? Oh, right, yeah, venue. It's kind of crazy, actually, dog. We got a, real good spot. You're not afraid of heights, right? Wait, no, that's a stupid question. Here, just follow me.
I follow closely behind Gomer, leaving the bustle behind. Marketplace! Navigating through the streets here feels so different than the city my witch and I left behind. The wide open spaces still leave me feeling uneasy. At least close to the city center, there are interesting buildings to jump and climb between as we make our way along. How cute. We soon arrive at a church on the outskirts of Main Street. I'm surprised to see a line leading out through the old doors. I can hear the muffled sound of a drum beat over the low buzz of the crowd. Gomer slinks along the side and Gomer slinks along the side and begins climbing some potted plants.
Almost there, Doc. Just gotta climb a bit.
You know, they say perch atop a relief of Saint Gertrude. They're playing music here?
Yeah, Doc. It's crazy. They just, like, play music here. Like, on Saturdays. Not like church music either. I mean, church music is okay, too. Like, if you're, like, religious. Oh, yeah. Like, keep your voice down.
I thought you got tickets.
Huh? Tickets? Oh. That was, like, a, metaphor. Don't worry, Doc. Nobody even, like, looks up. And it's dark and loud.
Gomer scratches the back of their ear. If you say so. Aw, look at him! Gomer lights up. Them. Fuck. I just make everyone a guy. And then...
Sick nasty. Right on. Yeah, I get the vibe. You'd be like, chill about this stuff. Nah. Alright, see you inside.
Look at them. Oh my goodness. Shut up.
Oh man. And like the part where they were like, dun, dun, dun. Dog. I thought I was gonna like have a stroke, but like in a good way.
They are so cute. We walked home sharing in our excitement.
Oh dang, tomorrow's like, oh, it's Saturday. I almost thought it was Sunday for a sec. I'm gonna be real, dog. I haven't made any progress at all on our thing. I don't know. I think I should have made it more clear that like some of the textbooks were in Latin on the pamphlet. Was I supposed to know that?
Maybe I could help. Gomer purrs and turns her head away, embarrassed.
Thanks. Actually, I have an idea. So I was watching this movie, right? This like human chick starts out all ugly, but then she like gets her hair done and takes off her glasses and BAM! Everyone's like, wow, she's a babe. It's like magic. I know exactly what movie you're talking about. That's when it hit me, dog. That's magic right there. Right on TV.
What do you mean?
Like, think about it, dog. What comes in a bottle and goes on hair? Or like, what comes in a bottle, goes on hair, and is like magic?
Hair dye? Gomer grins.
Nail in one. I mean, hole in one. Bingo. Man, I knew you were smart, dog. I could see it in those eyes. Knowledge.
I love them so much.
The plan's simple. I get some hair dye, right? Then I go like, I'm like, oh, it's like a cream potion. Then I rub it on someone. Oh, and like normally you'd think dye was just like ink or something, right? Well, I watched some Scry vids. Dog, that stuff is like white when you put it on, and then it turns black. Now that's magic.
Gomer looks at me nervously, more nervous than the baseline that I'd grown used to.
I just need, well, you know, a cat to, transform.
Isn't that cheating?
Huh? What? Cheating? I don't cheat, dog. This isn't cheating. Look, they said this was all about using our brains and stuff, right? Well, this is some real big brain hour if you ask me, dog.
Fuck it, let's do it. Gomer meals and flops over.
Oh man. Oh jeez. You're a real one, dog. Alright, whoa. What a load off, haha. Man, feel like I can breathe again, haha. Okay, next Saturday. Let's work it out, right? We gotta get a proper, like, bottle for it and stuff.
Oh my god. There's only 2 more weeks until the exam. We've still got plenty of prep work to do, but we're on schedule to brew the actual potion next week. I'll be spending most of my time this week helping with the potion, but on my day off, let's go to the beach. Let's go to the beach and let's go get on my... Oh, shit, what'd I do? Oh, I pressed something. I feel so weird because I'm supposed to be, like, I'm usually would be at work at this time, but I picked up a shift instead, so I'm, like, working 2 hours later than I usually do, so I'm, like, checking the time. Okay, there's no better place to go for a break than the beach. So I head west to Dewclaw Beach. The weather is starting to cool, but it's still sunny out, and the waves lapping on the shore are pleasantly cool. I stop to get some ice cream from a cart and listen to the seagull cries. I wonder if there are seagull familiars. I guess, probably. Huh. I walk along the beach for a while, watching my paw prints leave tracks in the sand. The tracks are quickly washed away by gentle waves caressing the beach. When I've had my fill of sand between my beans, I head back to the pier.
Look out!
I turn towards the show just in time to react, diving left to avoid screeching wheels and tumbling and crashing in the spot I had just been standing. I open my eyes and see soft round paws in front of me. Then I look up. Poochie! Oh goodness, careful there. Poochie looks like a movie star, scarf billowing softly in a breeze that hadn't been there a moment ago. They smooth a tuft of fluff behind their whiskers.
Yo, I almost got that trick down, dog.
Gomer is splayed on the ground next to a skateboard that's slowly rolling away from them.
Poochie, you mind catching that for me?
I don't really want to, but sure. I stand up and dust myself off.
Thanks, Doug.
You okay down there?
Wiping out's just part of the boy life, dog. You ever do a kick flip?
Not a cat flip. No, I've never tried. It seems cool, though.
You want to give it a try?
I reach a paw down and help Gomer up. Heck yeah. Gomer explains the basics to me. Where to put my feet, how to move and stop, how to shift my weight. They let me hold their paw to keep me steady while I catch my balance. Poochie says to watch us from under an umbrella. At one point, they wave us over. They've gotten 3 lemonades, one for each of us. Gomer takes back his board and does some tricks while Poochie and I watch from the umbrella table. I love coming to the beach on days like this. Nothing's quite as refreshing as the salt breeze ruffling my fur. They take a long sip of lemonade. I've never skateboarded, but don't tell Gomer this. I actually really want to try. I just don't want to get hurt if I fall. I stir my lemonade with the bright green straw I've been sipping from, and listen as we watch Gomer struggling to do a kickflip. They look happy. I guess that's the problem with worrying too much. You miss out on fun. It's not too late. I'm sure they teach you if you ask. Poochie watches Gomer contemplatively. Maybe someday. They perk up. But while you're here, I just got this issue of Inscribers Weekly and thought of you. You should borrow it and let me know what you think. Gomer comes back to the table, out of breath and disheveled.
Thanks for the lemonade, Pooch.
Poochie with an I. P-U-C-C-I. Poochie. Gomer blushes.
Right. Sorry, dog.
This is so fun. I love how they, each have a very distinct personality. The 3 of us spend the rest of the day hanging out together on the pier, sipping lemonades and listening to the cries of circling seagulls. I'm assuming the exam is on Halloween. While I took the day off, my witch spent the day working hard. I come home late at night, closing the front door quietly so I don't disturb her. I hear her murmur from her bedroom. Meat, is that you? You made it. You made it back okay? Just got back, yeah. I peek inside her room to check on her and find that she'd fallen asleep writing a spell thesis at her desk. I grab a knit blanket from the bed and pull it over her shoulders. Thank you. Her head falls back into her arms, and I hear her start to snore softly. She's been working so hard. We're so close! And Saturday. I've got the weekend to myself. Maybe I should spend it with somewhere else. Frankie was the buff cat, wasn't he? Yeah, because we hung out with Splinters at the library already. We haven't hung out with him yet. Oh, it's you! What's the skinny? Frankie's calico face appears on my crystal ball in a flash of light. Nothing in particular. Are you free tonight? Free as a bird. What are you thinking? Do you have any ideas? I'm looking to take my workout to the next level. Frankie tilts their head. Oh, well, you're talking to the right cat. I don't just know the good workout spots. I know the bad ones. Most importantly, I know the right place to get yourself loaded up on protein after a long day of pumping iron. Frankly, I'm a walking encyclopedia. I belong in the Library of Congress next to Moby Dick. Since you're new around here, I'll share just a smidge of my knowledge. Dig. So, you in or you're out? Let's do it. Now that's the ticket. I'm scraping Gomer's voice there. Now that's the ticket. I'll meet you at the Casbah Diner, 1 o'clock, sharp. Don't be late, Dig. And just like that, the crystal went dark. Well, let's go. I check the clock tower again through the window, 12:58. And to be sure, I glance around the interior of the diner to make sure that I hadn't just somehow missed them on the way in. I gotta relax. Frankie didn't seem like the kind of cat it'd be good to upset. But at the same time, showing any kind of weakness feels like painting a target on my back. Maybe we shouldn't have hung out with them. Finally, I spot Frankie enter through the glass double doors and purr at a waiter. The usual, would you? And make it a double for my friend over there. Good to see you can follow directions. Can't say that about every cat. Frankie jumps up on the seat of the booth before hopping up on the table next to me. Let's get right to it. You're here because you want to learn from the best. Am I right? His abs are crazy. And something else is crazy too that I'm not going to point out. First things first, a good workout starts with a good diet. See, really, what I'm saying is a good source of protein. Frankie leans in closer. That's the secret. The burgers here are the bee's knees, Jack. I come here for lunch before every single workout to get my protein fix. Are candles made for humans? Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, I made him angry. So are taxes. But try telling that to the IRS. Oh, right. We're wasting time yapping. We could be spending doing push-ups. Show me what you got. That about wraps it up for today. I collapsed on my side and began grooming my fur in an attempt to cool off. It was a real struggle to keep up with Frankie as they took me all over town to their favorite workout spots. Partway through each, I'd collapse from exhaustion and spend the rest of the hour watching them. Frankly, didn't seem to mind at all, though. On the contrary, they seemed happy to show off. And if I'm being honest, I enjoyed the show, too. Aw, you like what you see?
Bah.
Excuse me. Not bad for someone so green. You ought to be proud of yourself. Thanks to you. Frankie purrs. Aw, look at him. Look at him. Am I good or what? If only there were more hours in a day. Imagine being able to fit arm and leg day in the same day. It'd just be a day. Wait, you think of what I'm thinking? What's that? Like a bolt of lightning from Olympus. Think about it, Jack. A day's 24 hours, and that's that. It's a fact about as fixed as gravity. But with the right magic, your perception of time could change. 1 hour can stretch to 3. I'm talking time dilation, Jack. Slap that in a potion, and you got yourself a winning formula. I don't know why I was trying to say an award-winning formula. That sounds amazing. Frankie beams her signature smile. What can I say? You really impressed me today, Jack. I'll share a slice of the pie with you. You're a perfect fit for my assistant. Look into the elemental binding for me this week, will you? We can have another shindig sometime to talk progress. And don't slack off those gains either. I don't want some scrawny twig on the pine line on my paper. Okay. Frankie starts to head back towards town before pausing. What do you say another round of burgers before we head home? Okay. Oh, God. Ah! Everything was going so well until the mice arrived. Oh, God. They seemed like regular old mice. Oh, fuck, I keep pressing that. They seemed like regular old mice at first. Just a few of them, noticed by folks around town, here and there. I was preoccupied with the job at hand. My approach to potion making was trial and error. So I think we got the amounts right, but we'll probably need to finagle it here and there. What's this potion supposed to do anyway? Well, it's supposed to make you light as a feather. So how do we know if it works? Wait, no. I mean, so listen, I'm not going to drink it. What if I say pretty please? Okay, I'll do it. I lowered a spoon into the bubbling cauldron mixture and raised it to my lips. Nothing happened, just a gurgling in my stomach. I don't feel lighter, my tummy just feels weird. Well, back to the drawing board. I stepped outside to get a breath of fresh air. That's when I heard a shout from inside. I rushed inside to see my witch trying to fend off a horde of mice. They were pouring from the cracks in the cobblestone, the cracks in the floorboards. That's when I realized we were dealing with a veritable swarm of migrating bastard mice. One of the mice jumps in the cauldron. It started to float. Then it threw up into the potion. No! No! What he said. Another mouse scooted glass potion bottles towards the edge of the table, while the third one had latched onto my witch's slipper. Get off me! I felt a torrent of fur rubbing against my own paws. The floor was nearly completely covered in the hive mind of mice making their way outside like a wave. Glass shattered on the stone floor. The bookshelf toppled. It was a complete disaster. And then it was exam day, yay. An ordinary encounter with bastard mice is traumatizing enough. I wish I could say the damage was limited to a few permanent psychological scars, but our potion was completely ruined. Now we're up a creek without a paddle. No potion to our names, and our exam is today. Do you have any backup options? Poochie's... I was about to give up all hope. I had a flash of inspiration. I gave Poochie a scry. Hey, what's up? Hey, Poochie. I was wondering if maybe you had a potion I could borrow for the exam, since, you mentioned outsourcing. Oh, you didn't seem interested, so I didn't pull the trigger on that. Oh. Well, there goes my last hope of success. Fuck! Should I have hung out with more people? With no potion to present during the exam, my witch and I were left with no choice but to spend another year apprenticing. Oh, if it means another year in Sablewood, that's not so bad. At least that's what I tell myself. Oh, was that all? What? I need to know what else. I need to talk to these guys more. Oh my gosh. This was so freaking cute. Oh my god. I love how each character had like their own distinct, like obviously different voice and like obviously different personality, and like honestly I didn't expect that many choices either, since this is, you know, a smaller game. I didn't expect like so many possible different endings, I guess. But this was really fun. I need to look up more of what this person has. That's the developer who I follow on Twitter, who, you know, posted about this. But this is on itch.io, so you can go play it for yourself and do your own, like, you know, story, I guess, and fuck with your own characters. And I'm sure there's, like, an ending where you pass the exam, but shit, damn, I don't know how I fucked it up that bad. I always fuck it up with, like, choice-based games. I always end up picking the worst possible ending somehow, but regardless, this was so much fun, and I'm probably gonna play more stuff like this because I like visual novels. I like acting shit out and reading shit for you guys, so. And hopefully by next week I'll have an adapter, so you'll see my face, but if not, I'll still be here. So, like, if you like it, subscribe if you like it, and I'll see all of you beautiful people in the next video. Bye-bye.